Can you tell me your first and last name and spell it for me?
Yes, my name is Karina Espinoza, Karinaespinoza, and I'm a public information officer for Calfire Riverside County Fire Department.
And Karina, can you tell me actually what is started today, what happened, and what is going on, and what are the shelters and everything going on?
Yes, of course. So we're on scene of a fractured high-pressure gas line that happened on the 1300 block of State in San Jacinto. Currently, we're at the staging location, and we're in unified command with Hemet Fire PD, RSO, EMD, and Environmental Health. We do, as a precaution, have 11 engines out here. We have a hazmat team and breathing support. Those involved in the evacuation, it's approximately 2,400 residents. The areas are, give me a sec, south of 7th Street, north of Fruitvale, west of Santa Fe, and east of Palm. So those are mandatory evacuations, and we advise anyone in the area to avoid State Street.
Okay. Now, do we have any shelters for people that are being evacuated yet? Is there any locations for people to go, and what about if they have pets and animals?
Yes. So they can go to Tahquitz High School. That's our current care and reception center. We just organized it, so let me find out about the animals. We just pushed this out not too long ago, probably a couple minutes ago.
Okay. All right. I did hear something about Jurupa Valley was coming to assist with that, but I know you guys are still working on that. Now, what is the fire department's actually doing? I mean, they're just basically on standby right now. There's really nothing you guys can do unless a situation occurs from this gas leak. So it's basically staged right now. Do we have gas company on scene? What do you know what they're doing right now to try to get this fixed?
Yeah, so we do have the gas company on scene, and they're working to mitigate the leak.
Okay, and we don't have an estimated time or when this is going. This is like a waiting game right now.
Yeah, currently we don't have an estimated time. It's possibly that there's a possibility this will go into the afternoon or nighttime.
Okay, all right. And any other questions from the public?
So I have a lot of people that are concerned. They live in the Desert Palm Mobile Home Park right here. Their manager keeps saying, no, we're okay. We don't have to leave. They're in that thing. Don't they have to leave?
Yeah, we definitely recommend you leave. I mean, when it's a mandatory order, we want you out for your own safety, right? Hopefully nothing happens, but if something does happen, you wouldn't be in the area. So we definitely recommend paying attention to those evacuation orders, and if there is a warning, to be prepared to leave. But currently we have evacuation orders in the area, and we really encourage residents to leave the area.
Now, do we have our law enforcement officials and fire department going out knocking on doors, or are they just putting out the notices?
Yeah, so we do have law enforcement out here. I do need to clarify if they went door to door, but we do have Hemet PD out here and RSO.
Okay. Now, what mile radius are they evacuating from the scene? That one, I know they were doing a half a mile. Did they extend that to a mile?
I'm not completely sure. I heard the same thing from you. It was half a mile at first, and then they extended it like a block or two.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, and they can follow the Cal Fire's Facebook page, Instagram for any updates you'll be putting that out.
Yeah, for
as
any
well.
more updates on this incident or any future incidents, please follow us on Calfire RRU on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll be keeping you up to date there, and also we highly encourage people to go on Genesis and know their zone. Find out which zone you live in, so when we call out your evacuation area, you already know what zone you're in.
And they can find that on those social media
and
pages.
they can find that on our website on Alert Ripco.
People are asking, what about apartments right now? If you're in, I would just say, if you're in the mile area of Esplanade and State, I would evacuate.
Yeah, so if you are south of 7th Street, north of Fruitvale, east of Palm, and west of Santa Fe, please evacuate.
Okay, so there we go. She just repeated that, guys, for you guys. So are you expecting the area to increase on the evacuation area?
Not currently.
Okay, so they're basically want to keep it at that location.
Hopefully,
right now.
yes. If there's no significant changes, we plan on keeping it.
Okay, all right. And I think schools, what schools has been evacuated?
I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check on that. We just got the information out not too long ago about the evacuation area. But if it's in this location, they would be evacuated.
Okay. Again, if it's in a 1 mile area, it has been evacuated, guys. All right. Anything, Lori?
No, I just have people who don't understand. Sanderson and Esplanade, no,
That's too far away.
Again, one more time.
Yes,
Can you
of
redo?
course. And I'll say it to each camera. So the evacuation orders, and we'll wait for the engine to pass. The evacuation orders are for south of 7th Street, north of Fruitvale, east of Palm, and west of Santa Fe. And you can also find that information on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So the evacuation areas in place are south of 7th Street, north of Fruitvale, east of Palm, and west of Santa Fe. So if you're in that area, that's an mandatory evacuation area. So please leave the zone. Thank you.
And people are asking if they got the gas cut off yet. I think they're still working on that.
They're still working on that. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to speak with the rep yet, just because we're getting all those evacuations out. But once I have that information, I'll pass it along.
All right. And we'll be able to meet with you later on.
Yeah, I'll be here on scene.
For another update.
Yes.
All right. I appreciate it, ma'am, so much for your
course.
time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys. All right.
Do you need my card in case you?
Yes,
contact-
please. Yes. Has that got your cell number on there too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I got Tawny's, but not yours yet.
Yes.
Where Cat Squires live, that's not part of the
So.
evacuation.
No, she's not in the area.
See?
Not in the area, guys. All right. Gotcha. Karina, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Karina.
Of course.
Very much.
See you
Stay
around.
safe. All right, guys. There we go. That is our update. I got to aggravate this guy right here. How you been, brother?
see ya.
Y'all stay safe in there, man. All right, so that is our update with Calfire, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I got to get this over to the TV stations, and then I will be back up here. right.
Fire department! Fire department!
All units on the F-1 units, and the ITP has changed. We're going south in the Hemet City. We're getting this one mail state, but ITP.
What's that? I'm not.
Yeah, we got it.
Fire department!
This one's answering.
Hey, hey. We got a pretty major gas leak down the road, down by Farmer Boys. We're evacuating the whole area past 7th Street. Oh, wow. Fire department! How's that for? Fire department! Hello, fire department. Hey, sir. We're going to be evacuating this whole area due to a gas leak down the road. What? We're evacuating this whole area due to a gas leak down the road. Yes, sir. So we're just asking that you go past 7. You don't have to go too far, but it's not safe to be here right now. Thank you, sir. Fire department! Being down here, and just shelter in place, keep the windows shut, keep the doors shut. But just fire department!
Sir?
So we have an emergency down the road, and we need everyone to evacuate. Fire department!
They're evacuating all these businesses all the way up to 7th Street.
Alright, so mile and a half. Okay, then we'll shut it down right now. Alright, thank you. Alright.
Throw them your share, brother. There you go, rapid smile. We do it all, guys.
Tell them to follow us on Instagram.
There you go. Your job is done.